The country's wushu team also striking gold on the international stage. The team claims 6 gold medals. In the online edition of the Asian Traditional Wushu Championships, 2 of them came from 3-time Southeast Asian Games champion Agatha Wong, who was victorious at the Taiji Quan and Taiji weapon events. Thornton Sayan also won 2 golds, while Degala and Inso had 1 each. Our wushu artists also captured 6 silver medals to finish in 4th place overall with a total of 12 medals. What a haul for our Philippine team. Congratulations. And now joining us to go all out on this story is wushu champ Agatha Wong. Agatha, good morning. Congratulations on your 2 gold medals at the Asian Traditional Wushu Championships.
Hi, good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Nagising ka ba namin?
No.
Happy Monday to you, Agatha. Let's talk about competing in the Asian Championships online off the air. I thought you were competing abroad, but it's online. So tell us about this whole experience. Pwede mong ikwento sa amin as opposed to competing live. I'm sure there were a lot of kumbaga changes at nakakapanibago siya dahil online nga yung competition.
Yeah, so it's my first online competition. So medyo new siya sa akin kasi since this year lang nila nilaunch yung pag-online ng wushu.
Okay.
So everyone had to read every handbook kasi for each online competition namin this year, iba-iba yung handbook namin. So dun sa online competition namin last month, which this competition was held last month, we were just supposed to record ourselves tapos ilalabas yung results. Ganun siya. Pero in some online competitions, we record ourselves and then the organizers compile the videos and then the judges on a specific day will judge our forms real time. So thankfully, hindi naman ganun yung process last month. So nakuha din namin yung results after like a week or 2. And then yun, doon namin na realize na pang 4th place yung Philippines overall in the medal tally.
Galing, no? Galing. 4th place overall in the medal tally. Still, di ba? I mean, online or live man yan, it's still, of course, a huge, kumbaga, daming ang medals natin eh. Yung submission of entries, Agatha, well, we'll get to that. But how about this, kumbaga, this victory? I'm sure you're ecstatic about it. Like what I said, still, two gold medals from 2 different events. So how was it? What does this mean to you? Online or live, but still, gold medal is a gold medal.
For every medal I get, I'm really so grateful kasi I still get to represent my country kahit na may pandemic tayo. Especially na may pandemic tayo. So I'm really grateful na I was chosen to represent the Philippines in this competition. Kasi dun sa competition namin, this competition, we were only supposed to select 6 people in the team. So I was one of them. So I'm really grateful to be one of those 6 people.
And like what I was saying, the submission of the entries took place nung August 15 to September 14. Tapos yung judging from September 20 hanggang September 30. And sabi mo nga, you had to wait to get the results. What was it like? Like yung difference nga of this na kailangan antayin pa yung results, waiting for weeks or a week. How was that like? Di ba nakakakaba yun? Or yung wala kang iniisip, wala kang ginagawa kundi, wala pa ba? Wala pa bang results?
Actually, thankfully, I'm quite the opposite. So after I submitted my video, usually kasi yung buti na lang yung process ng whole video, you can record yourself multiple times. So for example, if may nakita yung coach mo, kung ano magsasubmit ka ng video for correction or parang for approval. Pag nakita ng coach namin na parang may mali kami, he's gonna say naman na, can you re-record it kasi ang pangit na gawa mo, parang ganun. So thankfully yung sa akin, he was able to approve it the first few times. So yun. Tapos yung attitude ko towards the process was I was very chill about it kasi I've been to a lot of competitions na, and yung difference kasi ng online competition dun sa actual competition is dun sa actual competition, you have to wait for your score, like in front of the judges,
Yes.
diba? Like, bibigay yung score mo.
Oo.
Pero sa online competition, you just have to wait. That's all. So, I had no problem with parang waiting, and like, my nerves were quite controlled kasi, it's online eh. So, I'm quite relaxed.
Okay. So mas
Yeah.
yun, mas relaxing pala, hindi mas nakakabaliw na kumbaga,
Yeah.
'di ba? Like, sabi mo nga chill ka lang eh. Well, nabanggit nga natin, 4th overall tayo, 6 gold medals, 2 galing sa'yo, 6 silvers. Pero according to an Inquirer report, Wushu Federation President si Julian Camacho says hindi pa daw kayo satisfied. Sabi niya, there's still something missing. Is it true? Can you tell us more about this? Do you agree? And do you think personally na you still could have done better than what we have accomplished?
I think kasi yung meaning po niya is yung for every online competition kasi sa Wushu. For example, merong competition kami kumari meron kaming competition this month.
Okay.
Yung first, second, and third prize is awarded to the 20-20-30 category. So what does that mean? So meaning the first 20% of your category is awarded the gold, the second 20% is awarded the silver, the last 30% of the category is awarded the bronze. So what he means kasi is like kahit na mag-gold kami, kumari if fourth ka overall, kahit na nasa gold category ka, gusto ng coach syempre na parang top 2 ka, top 1 para para like mas maganda yung sa feeling na na at least you still have that shot na for example kahit hindi 20-20-30 yung awarding tactics nila, you can still have a medal. I think that's what he meant kasi some of us we were able to bag gold pero some of us were like 5th or were 4th ganun. So I think that's just what they meant by they weren't satisfied.
Yeah. Well, now looking ahead, madami pa. There's still a lot going for you. May mga major events like the Southeast Asian Games. Nandyan din yung Asian Games next year. How does your victories here affect your preparations and at the same time your confidence? I'm sure this really helps you to keep the ball rolling kasi di ba, laking bagay eh, yung ituloy lang natin ang momentum. Galing tayo sa championships, galing tayo sa golds, tapos next year, yung SEA Games, yung Asian Games. Tama ba?
Yeah, I didn't think I'd win dun sa competition na to. Kasi, wala, I just always have this attitude na parang whenever I compete, like, I feel like I'm not gonna win, pero I end up doing my best, which is exactly the opposite. So it's quite funny, and it's quite ironic na ganito yung mga results na nakukuha ko. Syempre, wag niyo akong tularan kasi I'm trying to correct this behavior of mine for years now. It's just really the way I think. For this competition, I think it's a great boost for the team kasi parang some of us, we have lost momentum na, especially after 2019 and when the pandemic hit. Some of us has lost momentum, especially in training, ganun. So this boost na parang nag-top 4th ang Philippines in the medal tally, it really provided that confidence boost to some of my teammates, and I think it provided new hope for my new teammates as well.
Well, I still like that attitude though, na kumbaga sabi mo nga, relax lang and set your expectations low, and then lo and behold, you get, kumbaga para sa'yo, two gold medals. Stay where you are, Agatha. We'll get back to you. You can get a glass of water if you want. Wushu champion Agatha Wong will still be with us after this really short break, but we still have with us today Wushu champion Agatha Wong. And in case you just joined us, Agatha won 2 of the country's 6 gold medals at the Asian Traditional Wushu Championships, which was held online. How was it training, Agatha, amid this pandemic? I've been asking athletes this, and it's one of those na kailangan na natin masanay because we don't know how long this will be until this pandemic. And how are you able to cope, given that you don't have the access dun sa mga facilities, sa equipment na dati-rate, dali-dali lang nung wala pang COVID-19 pandemic?
Well, actually, for my training, I just train mostly at home. And then,
Yeah.
thankfully, yung mga competitions na sinalihan namin online this year or will be joining online this year, they aren't the typical competitions where I will have to jump, I will have to
Oh,
like land in a half split,
yeah,
ganun.
yeah.
Ano siya, yung mga competitions na sinalihan namin, we entered for traditional forms. So that means yun yung mga forms na very, very basic.
Basic. Yeah.
Yun yung mga forms na, the forms that you learn like as you're starting wushu. So that's why it's a good starter for a competition kasi it really gets you going and it really like makes you remember why you love wushu and then how you started wushu.
Nabanggit mo, Agatha, in a different interview na sinusubukan mo daw i-condition yung body mo the way it was in 2019. Alam naman natin yung SEA Games 2019. It was a great year for you as well. How close or how far are you from that, you would say, na kasi ang dami, I'm sure marami tayong mga kilala na tinamaan ng pandemic na sa bahay lang, would gain weight, na yun nga, it's different to stay in tip-top physical shape, especially during this pandemic. But ikaw, yung progress mo to attaining that physique you had in 2019, kamusta?
Well, actually, in 2019, that was my heaviest weight na.
Okay.
I
see.
exactly remember it kasi every time I would do some of my difficulties, like if some people have seen me perform in SEA Games, yung parang leg na ipapasa ko in the other side, tas uupo ako, parang ganun. Naiipit yung laman ko dito sa chan. I remember that kasi before I wouldn't experience that. So I know na nung 2019 I was at my heaviest, and then now in the pandemic I lost weight.
Baliktad.
Yeah, I lost weight even though I keep eating. It's just how my body works talaga. It's because every time I work out, sobra-sobra yung nababurn ko and madali lang akong mawala ng weight in my midsection.
Okay.
So, yun, that's why when we shot for the competition, we have another competition upcoming this month. When we shot for it last week, nagulat yung coach ko kasi it was the first time in a long time that he's seen me and he told me na I lost too much weight.
Talaga?
So, yeah, sabi niya sa akin na parang bakit kita ko na yung yung shoulder bones mo, like yung shoulder bones ko dito.
Lumalabas pag, di ba? Pag,
So, nagulat ako na napapansin na pala because I think I lost like 7 kilograms.
Wow.
Yun. So, sabi niya sa
7
akin, you
kilos.
shouldn't lose more weight, blah, 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 blah. So, I'm like, okay, sige, I'll try to eat more.
7 kilos is like 15.4 pounds. Di ba? That's a lot of weight. Yeah.
I lost it very sporadically over the year. Hindi ko nga napansin until I stepped onto a scale last week and I realized na, I lost 7 kilograms.
Wow.
Okay.
Ang dami naiinggit sa'yo nung sinabi mo yun na baliktad, ikaw pumayat ka nung pandemic kasi ang daming nag-gain ng weight.
Oh no, I lost, I didn't lose fat. I lost muscle. I lost muscle in my legs. I lost muscle in my arms. Even my brother, he's a swimmer kasi he just came from a competition bubble.
Okay.
He told me na I used to have these cuts on my arms. Tapos ngayon, whenever we would eat together, like nakaganon kasi ako. Sabi niya, like, I look like a stick. So, yun.
But you, anong plan mo? Like, do you plan to go back to that? Yung medyo mas, yung may cuts? Or are you planning to retain, kumbaga, yung ganyan na physique mo for syempre, the SEA Games and the Asian Games?
Actually, yung physique ko na yun, hindi ko naman siya na-attain talaga. It's not my ideal physique ever. I don't really have an ideal physique. So, it's beyond my control, like what my body would look like with, for example, like 5 months of training, 1 year of no training, ganun. So, I just go with the flow. So, whatever happens if I start training as hard as I did again in 2019, I just go with it.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy to be moving my body.
Well, as long as you're winning, yun ang importante doon, right? Whatever floats your boat and works for you, and you're giving us gold medals, and you're doing what you do best. Agatha, before we let you go, you are giving fans a closer look at your life by starting a vlog. Kumbaga, to see that side of you, kung sino ba si Agatha Wong when she's not competing. And nag-set up ka ng YouTube channel mo, and the first video will premiere later today. Tama ba? What made you decide kumbaga, to start your own vlog? Ano yung mga pinapanood mo, or what inspired you to, sige nga, I'll, you know, open myself to the public and do my own vlogs?
Actually, I'm a pretty shy person.
Okay.
Pero, I've been getting a lot of, siguro like a couple people have told me na parang I should start a YouTube, ganun. And then, I'm very fond of watching other people's vlogs on YouTube. Just like, you know, the regular vlogs, ganun. And na-realize ko, wala pang masyadong nagba-vlog about like, an athlete in the Philippines, you know, like going through SEA Games, going through Asian Games, going through training. Like, majority ng nakikita ko is about like education, like grad school, everyday life, you know, life outside the country, ganun. So, na-realize ko na maybe I should start one kasi, you know, to let people have a closer look, like what are the challenges na I face as a national athlete, or like, what do I do at home? And like while in a pandemic, like how does an online competition work? Ganun. So yun, I just started it for a hobby because I also love editing videos.
Well, the best of luck to your premiere of your vlog, and also to the rest of, you know, your competitions na sasalihan mo. Congratulations muli, Agatha. Thank you for joining us again here on Sports Desk on CNN Philippines. We'll talk to you again soon. Maraming salamat. Stay safe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
That was Wushu champion Agatha Wong.